YouTube, this is J Money with Falling Forward Financial. I did a video earlier on Sundial. I've been doing a couple MJ plays again today. It's THC Thursday here on the channel. I got MJ Monday, Weed Wednesday, and now it's THC Thursday. I was doing a sundial video, and I've done several sundials. You follow my channel, and I found a couple other plays here, and come across this one, and I'll show you in a minute how I found this one. This is a Fire and Flower Holdings Corporation. You can see it trades here over the counter as FFLWF, and currently at 89 cents. Again, it trades over the counter, so you cannot get this one on Robinhood, so I always suggest Fidelity or TD Ameritrade. And if you're looking for a different platform outside of Robinhood, feel free to use my links in the description, and you can get some free stock that way, and that who doesn't like free money, and that also helps out the channel. So, but this is back to Fire and Flower, what they've done here in the last month, so kind of like a lot of others. Kind of ran down here. This is kind of what's done over the last week, kind of a slight run up and pretty much flat, and here's kind of what it's doing today, pretty much flat again. But like I said, I did a sundial video, and while researching that one, I did a video on this particular article, 3 stocks I'd buy before, or even consider before I buy sundial growers, and the 3 on the list are Planet 13. I did a video on that yesterday. True Leaf I've covered a couple times, and I've never covered this Fire and Flower, so that's kind of how I came across that one. So by the time you watch this one will be released, as well as the sundial video, so you have to check those out as well. Back to Fire and Flower, and the article had a lot of good things to say about it. It's slow growing, and you'll have to watch that video. I can kind of show you the highlights here from this particular article, and it went over a couple ETFs. I've done numerous videos on ETFs here on my channel. You can find those in the library as well, so they're a little bit safer. MJ play, it's MJ ETFs. Some tickers are MJ, THCX, or maybe it's THCB, POTX, and MSOS. But this is a top retailer in Canada, Fire and Flower, and after reading about it, I really like the sounds of it. It's shows you here in February. It's brand acres across dispensaries, California, Arizona, Nevada, and Canada. And it looks like the financials were pretty decent on it for an MJ play, and so I got to liking it and thought, oh, I'll just do a video on this one as well and see who out there has this one. So this might be another one I have to add to my portfolio, but you can see it's just trading kind of flat here today. It shows it's neutral here. Fire and Flower stock forecast, price, and news. Here's kind of the today's range, 85 cents to 90, currently at 89. The 50-day range, 85 to 115, so it's got a little bit of play in there, not a whole lot. 52-week range, 32 cents on up to $1.20, so it's not quite as volatile as sundial, but it's still got some play in there. I'm not going to trade it. I buy these and hold them for the long term, as I am totally optimistic about them and see the potential in them. Like I've said on numerous MJ videos, these all eventually go up. Sometimes they do go down, but eventually they should go up with the legalization right around the corner. And every year 3 to 5 states become legally, whether it be medicinally or recreational. And kind of small volume on this one, average volume of 442,000. It doesn't list a market cap, and of course there's no dividend. Back to the MJ ETFs, a majority of those do give a dividend. So if you like dividend plays, a little bit safer MJ play, but still want to be exposed to MJ, I would check those out as well. Again, you can find all those in my library. But Fire and Flower Holdings, through its subsidiary Fire and Flower Incorporated, operates as an independent retailer that offers MJ products and accessories to the adult use market in Alberta and Saskatchewan. It also provides brand licensing and consulting services to licensed MJ retail stores in Ontario. In addition, the company engages in the wholesale and regulated MJ products and accessories in Saskatchewan and operates the Hi-Fire digital retail and analytics of regulated MJ e-commerce platform, which is totally smart to get into the e-commerce. That just helps increase sales. As you follow my channel, I've done videos on Sugar Made for delivery for MJ, and that's got to be a total game changer there. The analogy that I've thrown out there before is you can just stay at home and party and get blazed and dial it up just like a pizza and have it delivered. So there you go. As of February 1, 2020, it owned or had interest in approximately 45 MJ retail store licenses. The company is headquartered in Toronto, Canada. And here's just a bunch more information. Usually a typical MJ play, they don't list a lot of this, but here's a bunch of headlines you can see. For some reason this window won't X out. I apologize, that is in the way, but you can see all kinds of talk here about Fire and Flower in the past. I'm surprised I haven't heard about this one yet, but there's a first for everything. Over here to Reddit. Maybe it'll come up, but currently downloading another video, so maybe that's what's dragging it. But if you have Fire and Flower, go ahead and list that in the comments. That would be interesting to know, as well as if you have Sundial or any other MJ plays, or Planet 13 or True Leaf. That would be interesting to know as well, as I usually cover a lot of MJ plays. And if you have any ETFs, that would be interesting to know. My biggest holding for the ETFs are ticker MJ, and like I said, that one does give a dividend, and I've covered numerous ETFs here on the channel, so go ahead and find those on the library. One moment here. So back to StockTwits, and again, it's trading at 89 cents, ticker FFLWF, and there you can kind of see what it's done throughout the day. Kind of hovers up and down right above the 89 cent line there. Today's low, or 52-week low of 32 cents, high of 120, market cap of 185 million. And small volume on this one, 120, we'll just call it 128,000. I've seen this comment before, Wolf of Weed Street, that's pretty awesome. So this one is Oxley. I've covered that a couple times. A lot of people are really liking Oxley here lately. I see Fire and Flower has a higher market cap than Oxley, but I can't find them on this chart. And I've covered Canopy Growth here a couple times as well. So this has got a Freya, Canopy Growth, quite a few different ones. I've covered Village Farms. If you like MJ plays, I would check out Village Farms. You can find that in my library. Aurora, I'm still soured on that one. I'm still in the red. They did the reverse merger. Tilray, Oxley, Organigram. I like that one. I've done a couple videos on that one. I own quite a few shares of that one. And Kronos Group is another favorite one of mine. New article. So this is the article that I was telling you about earlier. I did a video on that one. 20K thinking they're Warren Buffett comparing. And High Tie is another favorite of mine. Just did a video about that one earlier. Fifth and quarter sales. Hexo I've covered. Organigram. Planet 13 I've covered. Pretty much covered about every MJ play there is. And own quite a few of them. Fire and Flower. And like I said, these are all long-term plays. I turned 20,000 shares into 30,000 shares of High Tide. Huh, that's interesting. So High Tide is at 60 cents. Fire and Flower is at 89 cents. Interesting. Gonna take off soon. That's how I feel about a lot of these. They all gotta take off soon. Once I can get through the politics of a lot of them should change and becoming legal soon. Let's see how many. So this is a small group. Wow. But that's all I have for Fire and Flower. Like I said, if you have that one, go ahead and leave it in the comments. That'd be interesting to know. And it's kind of a new one for myself. I'm going to check into it and see if I can possibly find a dip somewhere and buy some shares of this one. So try it and see what it does. I'd like to stick the big toe or the tip into all of them and kind of diversify and just kind of watch them and see which one does the best, and then usually buy some more of that and dollar cost average in. But that's kind of how I look at them. Just try a little bit here and there. And again, don't take my word of it. I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice. You'd have to do your own due diligence. I'm just bringing these to your attention and give you some stocks to think about. But go ahead and check them out and check out my other videos. And I did quite a few MJ plays today. And I thank you for watching. Again, this is Jay Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.